Well, I played with the Hypernovas, or they're called the Meta Ray-Ban display glasses, for quite a bit of time earlier this week, and they're fantastic. The $800 price point, I think, is excellent. The display, in some conditions outside, is not so great, but most of the time, it's actually pretty crisp and clear. It goes up to about 5,000 nits of brightness, which is, if you follow the display industry, that's actually pretty high for a product of this nature. Has a 600 by 600 resolution display, a 20-degree field of view. You can get your text messages. You can do WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger. There'll be a software update later this year that allows you to view Instagram Reels. But the real game changer here is how you control the device. You know, the current Ray-Bans, you swipe along the temples and you do whatever. This version, you wear a wristband that looks like a Whoop. You wear it and you can manipulate with gestures. If the camera's on me, I can show you. You basically grip your hand like this and you slide your thumb.
Wait. Hold on
across.
a sec. Let's take Mark if we can, because he's showing us actually with the hand how you do it.
There's Mark.
There you go. Take it away, kiddo.
So yeah, it's like a D-pad, like a game controller where you swipe through to control it. You can swipe up, down, left, and right. And then if you want to adjust the volume, you go like this, like you're just turning a knob. If you want to select something, you do an index finger to the thumb like a Vision Pro. If you want to go back, you double tap your middle finger to the index finger. So it is quite intuitive. You get used to it after using it a couple times. And it's all working through this neural wristband developed within their EMG labs within Meta, as they call it. So it is really, really cool. And so it's $800 all in the box, comes in 2 colors, 2 sizes. I think these are going to do very well. Initially, they're going to be a low volume product, but this is the future. Meta has cracked the code on the future of wearables. They've had great success with their non-display glasses, and these are really something, I'll tell you.
All right, so I have to pick up my jaw off the floor because I've just been sitting here like listening to you, and I did watch your video earlier. I mean, kind of like, well done, Meta. What kind of door does this open? You seem blown away by it. What does it mean for Meta going forward? What other things might come out of it?
Well, I think that the next step is going to be augmented reality glasses, which means both lenses have displays, it's holographic, it overlays over the environment. So there's really 3 tiers of glasses. There's these non-display glasses, there's these display glasses, and then there's AR glasses. And in each of those categories, you're going to see several variations. Like you mentioned, they now have Ray-Ban versions of the non-display, they have Oakley versions, they're working on Prada versions. Then in the mid-tier now you have your Ray-Ban display version, and over time that'll expand into different brands. And this is a monocular display. Eventually they'll be able to get to what's called the binocular display, which means you have displays in both lenses, and then you'll have different variants there, and then you'll have different variants of AR glasses. What Meta has done is they created a massive first mover advantage for itself in this emerging category. Apple will eventually get here. They'll do an amazing job. They have the ecosystem advantage where they can plug in people's iCloud accounts. People already have iPhones. And so, Apple's going to have great success in this category one day. But they're really going to be coming in here last. You'll have Meta, then you're going to have Samsung and Google next year, and then you'll probably have Apple with non-display glasses the year after, and then with display glasses a year or 2 after that. And so Apple's been working on this for a long time. It's Tim Cook's pet project. There's no project that he's more serious about at Apple. This is what he wants to be his legacy at the company, these glasses. And so let's see if they're able to pull it off. If they do, they'll have great success. But the idea that Meta has the first mover advantage here and is doing an unbelievable job at this, that should not be discounted at all.
Well, to that point, Mark, over the years, reporting has shown that Mark Zuckerberg has really not felt great about not having a platform. The idea that it relies on Android for an operating system and it relies on iOS for an operating system. Is this Meta Platform's platform moment?
That's funny. Yes, this is their platform. They've tried to do it with virtual reality and mixed reality headsets. This is it. It's the glasses. So we'll see if they're able to get enough consumers they basically have a 2-year window now to keep knocking out of the park and get as many consumers in the Meta fold as possible before Apple comes in and eats their lunch. And the only way to prevent that is to innovate as fast as they are. This product was announced earlier this week, and it's going on sale at the end of this month.
It seems like a key
so
way
this is rapid progress.
Mark, it seems like a key way to do that, and the way that the iPhone was so successful was the App Store and getting third-party apps on the device.
I disagree. While apps would be nice, the real game changer here is the AI functionality. And they are definitely a step ahead of Apple in terms of their AI. You don't need apps in an AI world where anything you're asking could just get done. So, the app ecosystem is going to disappear in favor of the AI ecosystem.
Okay, so we got to talk about the demo because it didn't go so well, at least according to the clips that I saw.
Yeah, great. It didn't look great. It worked great for me when I tested it out,
Okay.
and I assume it's going to work great for people when they test it out in the store. So I don't really care about the demo. In
Okay.
fact, more people are probably talking about these glasses today because the demo failed. So there's your silent help there. One big mistake I think they're making is that they're requiring retail store purchase, at least from the get-go for this. So you'll be able to buy them at Verizon stores, Best Buy stores, Ray-Ban stores, and LensCrafters stores. You're not going to be able to buy them online. I think it's a huge mistake. I don't really believe them for why they're doing it. They kept telling me earlier this week they're doing it because they want to control the experience. They want to make sure people are only buying them if they want them, not because they're a tech enthusiast. I don't buy it at all. I think it's a volume issue. If I'll be honest with you, maybe they're just not able to make enough from the get-go, and they think they'll sell too many if they sell them online. But they need to get the volumes up on these, I think, and they need to start blasting these on the web.
Mark, are they going to meta people like in these stores, like explaining it to people, or you think they don't have to because people who go in to buy it already know what they want?
I don't anticipate them having meta reps, on a full-time basis in the retail stores. I think they're just going to train whoever works at the Verizon, Best Buy, LensCrafters, Ray-Ban stores to sell these things. I think people start using them, they're going to be blown away about this technology. And nobody ever thought the smartwatch would replace the smartphone, right? It always felt like a companion product. I think glasses with displays are a companion product at the very least, right? Like, we've had smartwatches for over a decade now, and they've never moved past the companion product stage. Glasses are going to start as a companion product. I think eventually it's going to be able to take on more and more functionality from the phone and create different use cases. I really am a big believer that in 5-10 years, the mass consumer gadget situation is going to be a foldable in your pocket that offloads a lot of what you've done from the laptop. So for serious video or work consumption, video calls and what have you. But you're going to be doing a lot with that phone in your pocket and doing a lot from the face with those glasses. And the smartwatch is going to be sort of your health tracker type of device. So a lot of people will be wearing watches and glasses with the phone in their pocket. And I strongly believe that is the future. Apple's got the phone. They'll have the foldable next year, which I think is going to be amazing.
Okay.
They've got the watch, which will get better. And then eventually they need to get to the glasses or Meta. It's going to be the big winner here over the next decade.